What if Gohan unlocked Final Gohan Early Part 2? I seen you guys love the first one and having 3,000 views, not to mention you did surpass the like goal of 100 to continue the story. And I've also had people telling me that. So, because you guys asked for it, here's the second part, and this is probably the finale for the series. Simply just because Gohan did not have a massive hit in the story. He had multiple times where he's done really well in Dragon Ball Super, but other than that, he's been more of a family man in training. But some stuff will change every time that Gohan fought or he was involved in a battle and part of a story. So let's get right into it. Beerus awakens from his slumber as he was looking for the Super Saiyan God. All the events would happen the exact same, with Vegeta dancing and, Majin Buu is causing issues. All that would happen the exact same. Now, during the party, Gohan... Now, by the way, this is when Beerus flips out. Gohan goes into the fight, but this time, instead of using his mystic form, Gohan would actually go into his final mystic state. It would actually shock Beerus, the power he possesses. Now, Gohan would fight Beerus as he would do much better than what Super Saiyan God Goku did, and he even damaged Beerus. Now, Beerus need to nearly use his full power, as remember, we don't know the official final multiplier for what the form is, but for my what if, I'm putting it as it would be around near Master Ultra Instinct's level, which is extremely strong. So that would definitely be able to hurt Beerus, and it could potentially be able to make him use his full power. So I do feel like Beerus would have to use his full power, and it would be a massive fight shaking the entire universe. Now Goku would arrive as well, and he would just be watching the battle, as he's so proud of his son that his son is able to defend Earth. Because remember, Goku got freaking two-shot by Beerus in Super Saiyan 3 without even trying. And Vegeta was pretty mad about it, and he couldn't really do nothing against Beerus. But I mean, what else is he going to do? So, remember too, Gohan is also fighting because of Videl, and he's also, so Gohan has obviously the courage. Now, Gohan will probably take the fight up in space, and Beerus would still use his Sphere of Destruction, and Gohan would probably use his Kamehameha, and it would be a massive beam struggle, and I do feel like it would end in a stalemate. I really do think it would. Maybe Beerus would have won because he is still a little bit stronger, but Gohan would give Beerus way more satisfaction anyway. So Beerus is truly satisfied. There's no other stopping that. So he would be happy with what happened, and he would leave Earth. He would obviously, want to eat food as well, but then he would leave. And I do feel like Goku and Vegeta would still go train with Whis. Now, Whis would offer Gohan to come train, but I do feel like Gohan would turn it down. Because Gohan would, remember, because Videl said that she's pregnant, so Gohan doesn't want to go nowhere. But he promises that he will not stop his training. So he would be doing what he did in the superhero movie, where he even stated that he was training here and there so that he doesn't get rusty or anything. And this is proven because Gohan's potential is so busted. All he has to do is train a couple of times or here and there, and he does not lose his power. And if he trains more, his power skyrockets. So he'll be doing some pretty decent training. I feel like Piccolo would also be training alongside of him as well. So all that would happen the exact same. As then the 2 years pass, Frieza was still brought back to life with the Dragon Balls, and he would still train for the 3 months because his main goal is to take on Goku and Vegeta, as he doesn't really think about Gohan. Now, when Frieza arrived, Gohan would easily defeat Frieza's men, his army, and everything. It would not even be a battle. And I do believe that the guy's name is Tsushima. When Piccolo had a problem with him, Gohan can just go into his mystic form if he wants, and he can take down that guy without much of a problem at all. Remember, this Gohan did not stop training. He's not rusty. That Gohan could barely even go Super Saiyan, and he almost died going mystic. So that Gohan, or current Gohan in this what if, is a lot more powerful. So when Frieza would try to shoot Gohan with a death beam, it would not work. Now Frieza would go into his final form, I believe, and he would start fighting Gohan. Now, Gohan in his mystic form can still hold his own. Now, until Frieza would have no choice and he would have to use his golden form, Gohan would then show off his final mystic state, and he would absolutely annihilate Frieza without much of a problem. Frieza wouldn't really be able to do much of anything to him, considering the fact that Gohan is almost as strong as Beerus. So by the time that Goku and Vegeta would have a track of his power because it's so high, they would just stand back and watch. There's not much they can really do. Gohan would shoot Kamehameha and it would obliterate Frieza, as he wouldn't even need Goku and Vegeta's help. So remember, Gohan never stopped training, and he has one of the most broken forms in all of Dragon Ball history. So most of the events of the story would happen the exact same for Goku and Vegeta, as Gohan is still a family man and he works with his studies, but he keeps his training, so he has grown stronger, of course, and not getting rusty. So for the Universe 6 arc, Gohan would be asked by Beerus to join, and I think he would. And he would have a pretty good fight against... I do feel like most of the fighting would happen the same, and Vegeta would lose against Hit, and then I do believe that Goku would want to go, and then Goku lost. So that Goku technically jumped off the ring. So then instead of Monaka is going to be Gohan. So Gohan gets in the battle, and remember Gohan watched Hit, so he knows how Hit's skill is, but he has to experience it. Gohan would use his final mystic state, and Hit would have an interesting time, as Gohan was far stronger than Kaioken times 10 Goku. But it would still be a pretty good fight. Hit would have to use his killing techniques to even survive the onslaught that Gohan brought upon him. But Gohan would pretty much get used to the time skip pretty fast, and he would Hit doesn't have a chance. And then also when Champa was threatening them, Gohan would also scare him, because technically Gohan is stronger than Champa, considering that Champa was stated to be weaker than Beerus. And Gohan is as strong as Beerus, so I would say that he probably could beat up Champa. But then Zeno would still arrive, Goku would make friends with him, all that would happen the exact same. So that really wouldn't change anything. But Beerus would still win, and he still would wish Champa his Earth. As if we go to the Goku Black arc, all of that happens the same, as Zamasu still wants Goku's body, since Goku showed him how powerful he was. So now we're going to cut to the Tournament of Power. Gohan would of course train with Piccolo. All that would happen the same, just he's not rusty this time. So during that time, he'd be training with Piccolo to get stronger, and he would fight Goku. But this time Gohan would win pretty easily if he used his final Gohan. Even if he uses Mystic State, this Gohan has been training on top of the other training that he's been doing. So he's not rusty. Because Gohan Rusty trained with Piccolo for a little while, and he was able to be pretty much equal with Super Saiyan Blue Goku. So imagine a Gohan that's a lot stronger than that and wasn't rusty, train. So he would obviously be able to take on Goku. So they got... so he pretty much Gohan is the strongest fighter in Universe 7, and which is a pretty good title to give him team leader in the Tournament of Power. I mean, because Gohan's tactical and he's that strong, so the team leader title does make sense. So pretty much a couple of the events would pretty much happen the exact same. Just Gohan's a lot more stronger, so he won't get knocked around as easy. And he'd be helping out Piccolo more, as Piccolo is stronger, considering the fact that Piccolo is fighting a stronger Gohan. So Piccolo's actually decently stronger than he is as well. So Goku would still unlock his Ultra Instinct against Jiren. All that would happen the same. I do feel like Gohan would actually fight Kefla, because he did in the manga. But this time, Gohan would easily defeat Kefla, as he can just use his final Gohan state. And then also when he takes on Dispo and Topo alongside Android 17 and Frieza, Dispo doesn't really have much of a chance, as Gohan is so much stronger. Alongside Topo doesn't have much of a chance either. Even if he uses his God of Destruction state, not much of a difference in power. Now, if we go to Jiren, now I do feel like Belmod would tell Jiren saying, hey, Gohan is the strongest guy they got, you need to go take him out. So I do feel like Gohan would have a very heated battle with Jiren, and Gohan would actually lose. The reason why Gohan would lose is because he is tired. Gohan has been fighting people left and right, and his energy is low. Remember, even though Gohan is the strongest, does not mean that he has infinite energy. So he does get tired and stamina. So Jiren would most likely win, but I do feel like Gohan would be able to survive and get away so he can recover all his energy. Now, most of the events would happen between Goku and Vegeta fighting Jiren. All that would happen the same. Vegeta would unlock his Royal Blue. And instead of Goku fighting Jiren alone, Vegeta would be with them the entire time holding off Jiren. Now, Android 17 and Frieza would come up to help as well. As Jiren was extremely powerful, Gohan was able to recover enough. Now, one thing is if Android 17 had pretty much infinite energy, why did he not just give the guys his energy? Like, is it like a different energy, or has anyone ever like thought of that before? You know what I mean? Because if he has infinite ki, why did he not just give it to Goku and Vegeta and they would have been fine? But I guess it doesn't replenish your stamina, but I guess it gives you your power back. But anyway, I do feel like Android 17 would run off while Goku, Vegeta, and Frieza were fighting off Jiren, and he would help Gohan get back up to full strength again. Now, when Gohan's back up to full strength, it is time to go all out. Gohan would use his final Gohan state, or final Mystic. And I also do feel like, as well, Goku would be able to unlock his Mastered Ultra Instinct, aka his Ultra Instinct, and fight alongside Gohan. And then I do feel like he would unlock Mastered Ultra Instinct, and that is when it's over for Jiren. Jiren doesn't have much of a chance anyway against defeating both a Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku and a Final Mystic Gohan. He cannot defeat that. Even if he used his new limit breaking power, it would not be enough to defeat them both. So I do feel like Android 17 would still win because he's the GOAT and he has to win. Now for Broly, Gohan would not be in that battle. He was not in the movie at all. And even if he was, he would be able to defeat Broly, I believe. Now with Moro, I do feel like Gohan would be able to take care of I think his name was SP something 38, I believe. He would be able to take that guy on no problem. And also, how about Piccolo? And I do feel like he would also go fight Moro as well. Now, Gohan would be able to help Goku defeat Moro, especially when Goku uses his Master Ultra Instinct. Gohan would be able to help him out. Now, because remember, Gohan is extremely strong, so, pretty much Gohan is like a big help with everybody. So the Moro arc would end. Probably Goku would still kill him. But now we're going to go into the Granola arc. It will pretty much go the same until the arc is fully finished, which isn't so. So alongside, it's not much else would really change other than the fact that Gohan is strong. He gets his time to shine, and he won't be a failed written character. Toriyama. Now, some would ask about Goku and Vegeta. Would they be able to surpass him? I think that past the Moro arc, they would take top back, but Gohan would either be top 2 or top 3 strongest. This is between Goku's new Ultra Instinct and also Vegeta's Ultra Ego ability. Now, we still don't know how powerful Final Gohan is, but pretty much between those three, they are the strongest mortals in Universe 7. So, much of that would happen. But now we're going to go to the Dragon Ball Super movie. Now, most of it would happen the exact same, just the androids are stronger, and Cell Max is actually stronger, but it is Final Gohan, and he is stronger as well. He would still win alongside Piccolo's new power, so all that would happen the exact same. And that is it for this What If, you guys. I know it seems a little bit shorter, but there isn't that much more covering Gohan's role in the Dragon Ball, sadly. So, Gohan didn't really do that crazy much in Dragon Ball Super, but he did have his moment's time to shine. So, you guys asked for it, so here you guys go. So, this will probably be the final part for it. So, that is it, you guys. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will talk to you all later.